Bezos Earth Fund. He's in Lisbon attending the conference. Andrew, look, I read the Secretary General's comments and I've seen what it's all about, but we know a lot of this already. We've known the oceans are in trouble for some time. Why should I think that another conference in the beautiful city of Lisbon will make a jot of difference?
Well, first, Richard, you are dead right. The oceans are in trouble. We know they're losing species at an unprecedented rate. They're acidifying. We're losing coral reefs. They're polluted. Plastics are piling up. And communities that depend on them are suffering massively. So the question is, what's different now? I think we are approaching a kind of tipping point whereby everybody realizes that the ocean isn't just something out there. It is actually something that affects all of us.
The problem is,
I mean, let me.
Sorry, I don't jump in here. Sorry, I thought you'd finished. But the problem is, I mean, let's just take what happened in the United States today, the US Supreme Court. Now, I know that's not relevant necessarily per se to the immediate oceans, but here you do have differing opinions when it comes to public policy, that some would say, for example, that today's EPA decision has made the oceans plight worse.
Well, it's made it a lot worse, of course. There are many reasons why it's bad for American citizens. It's bad for the American economy. It's dreadfully bad for the environment, of course, and it's bad for the oceans because the oceans absorb 90% of all the anthropogenic, the human-made heat. They absorb a great deal of the carbon dioxide. Therefore, they are acidifying. Therefore, they are warming. So it hurts them a lot. Look, I'm not a constitutional lawyer, so I can't give my opinion on the legal issues. But what I can say is that EPA was established by a Republican administration, the Nixon administration, one of the greatest environmental achievements of any country at any stage, and it was set up to protect human health and protect the environment. And we're now, tying one hand behind its back. So look, but back to the ocean, the encouraging thing is that, as of today, whilst there's only 9% of the ocean is actually protected, there are now 100 countries that are committed to go to what's called 30 by 30. We will protect 30% of the ocean by 2030. And just yesterday was announced by the 4 countries, Ecuador, Colombia, Costa Rica, Panama, that they are announcing an entire, the largest ever marine protected area. So there are some quite encouraging things that are happening.
Andrew, on this point, you talk of a tipping point. Are we there? Have we tipped over yet?
Well, at the moment, we're heading towards a negative tipping point, let's be clear. The question is there a positive tipping point whereby we can change our entire mentality towards the ocean? We have an extractive mentality. We treat the ocean as so vast that you can take anything you like out of it and you can throw anything you want into it. And you don't have to worry because it's so vast. And now we're discovering actually human beings, through all of their trade, all of their pollution, all of the stuff they're doing, actually are really damaging the ocean. We will suffer very badly as a result of that because our economy depends upon it, our trade depends upon it, citizens depend upon it, and quite frankly, the ability of to get fish enough for us to eat is being seriously threatened. So it's quite exciting. I mean, yesterday we announced with a group of other philanthropists $1 billion to support this 30 by 30. Well, we've never had that kind of scale of philanthropy before. So look, I mean, we are nowhere close to the tipping point we want, but we let's say the second derivative, things are not getting quite as bad so quickly as they were.
When we look, for example, at the cruise industry, and there's not actually that many cruise ships. I mean, it gets a bad rap at one level. There's not, compared to what people think, there's actually not that many of them. But it is a growing industry. And I often wonder whether or not the beneficial aspect of more people experiencing oceans and understanding about them is offset by whatever sort of harm there may be as a result.
Well, that's an excellent point. What we need to do is what we actually can do now. We could shift, for example, the fuel that large ships use. We could put in it so that it's not damaging the environment. We could actually also make them quieter. We could actually make them much more environmentally sound. And actually, the shipping industry is waking up. It's quite exciting now to see what they are starting to do. The moment, as you know, I mean, huge noise pollution hurts the fish. Huge emissions and pollution into the water hurts the entire ocean.
Right.
It doesn't need to be that way. So I wouldn't want to tell people don't go on a cruise. I'd say when you want to go on a cruise, find out what sort of ship you're going on, what sort of company you're going with.
Andrew, you and I need to actually meet and talk on the ocean. Thank you, sir. I'm grateful that you've joined us tonight. From
Good to see you. Thank you, Richard.